Warning! This video may contain the following: flashing images, strong language, mental health discussion. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, hi there. Been a while. Wonder why. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Let's not give any bullshit. It's been 2020. It's been utterly crap, and many a reason why. We won't go into details. We all know why. Bottom line is that yes, this has been another year that's not been brilliant for me. I'm not even going to do the usual intro, whatever. All the ins and outs. This is just going to basically be a one last vlog on Christmas, around Christmas, being recorded on the 23rd. So God only knows if it's going to get up today, tomorrow, Christmas Day, who knows? But round about then. And yeah, this is just where am I at and what's happened. So yeah. All the time off, all the furloughed time off didn't really pay off because there was no set structure and routine. I kind of went to toffee, and what little weight I did put back on after losing it in 2 years, I've now put back on plus then. So yeah, lots of sleeping in, binge eating, etc, etc. The time that I did have to dedicate to live streaming and artwork was scuppered because my laptop decided it was going to crap out. So yeah, my desktop is currently where my son sleeps, so I can't really go in and do the work while he's in bed. Normally I'd use the laptop and do what little bits I could. And yeah, that was kind of ruined. So there's that. Desktop obviously as well still needs an upgrade. It's been dying and asking, gasping for an upgrade for the past 2 years. But this is all money I don't have. This is all money I don't have and don't look at, you know. So yeah, that's basically been the year. Lots of nice ideas that didn't quite pan out, and things that have not quite worked out. So we're looking at developing a little bit more of a routine going into next year. I don't know what's happening with work. That could be interesting. That could ruin the whole thing yet again. But for now, things are looking okay. In the new year, I'm finally looking at possibly moving out with my children, and that will hopefully give me a bit of extra space in which to do things and just have the freedom to use what I need to use for these creative projects, and that will stop my mind from being coming up with excuses to things not to do. There'll be nothing standing in the way, so I can just do them. She hopes. So yeah, hopefully come that and it'll be fine. And today I've recorded a couple of put it to TSETs, which I'm hoping will come out in the next couple of weeks, which would be good. I have intentions of doing a play TSET, see how that goes. And as for live streaming, maybe, because I don't know, I don't like any of the live streaming services at the minute, and technically I need to sit and I actually need to dedicate some proper time to it, where I'm not, you know, and at the minute it's Christmas time. I have my family about. I can't really justify sitting there the entire day, the entire time. It's why it's taken so long to get to this, because I could have been doing this, you know, last week, week before. But I've been trying to give so many people my full attention. I mean, one of my best friends was made homeless last week, so it's been a bit of a struggle keeping her going. Thankfully though, this morning we've had the good news. She's got the flat but can't move into the 27th, so she's stuck in a hotel over Christmas. But I do have the time and I can go and help, and we can move her in. And by the new year she'll have a place of her own, which would be fantastic. that is allowed because I'm literally the only person in the country. Well, there's one other person in the country, but I believe she's no, not even Newcastle. Birmingham? Manchester? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm trying to say places and none of them sound right. But basically, you know, where we're in South London, she's not exactly within, you know, walking distance, shall we say. So I'm practically the only person in the entire country that can help out my friend. And yeah, so I'm literally her only family she's got. Won't go into details. It's shit, to say the least. Yeah, and about other people that I just want to reach out and support, and it's just I can't, you know. It's just one of those things. It's like I'm trying to give too much of myself away, and I've not been focused on myself. Unsurprising. So yeah, mental health wise, it's not been great. This is very rambly, I've just discovered. I'm just sort of tangenting left, right and centre. I haven't brought my tangerine. That's under the bed somewhere. I'm not going to go fetch it just for this one gag. It will return, don't fear. Anyway, going back to the channel and my uploading and my artwork and such and such. So, as it stands, I do have a half-finished project for Emmy Everlove, because that girl is an absolute darling. She's not even a girl, she's gender fluid, just that she presents so often as female, it just defaults to that. But that human being is absolutely wonderful, and I adore her, and hopefully I can get this project to work properly. My little Game Boy Advance pixel art things, they were cute, I was enjoying them, and I do have so many people I want to make, because there's so many people I want to celebrate, and it's like, little bits of art I can just do, and it's quick and it's easy, but then of course the laptop crapped out, and it's just like, kills your motivation, just kills your motivation. So I've got a few of them in the pipeline. Hopefully I'll get back into. My Hero Forge, my wiki for my tabletop role-playing game, is again facing the similar sort of situation. It's like I've just lost the motivation for that as it goes. I need to do a full write-up of what's going on and what's happened, and obviously add a few new bits of artwork and expand the thing, because it's cost me money. I paid for a year of hosting that site, so definitely got to get into that and make money's worth. So yeah, they're the odd side projects. That's everything covered, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the side projects covered. Rolling back to live streaming, I still want to live stream the Top Trumps. I still want to live stream more Book It, the Pro Wrestling Promoter card game, because it's a good game and I wanted to give it more exposure, and I want an excuse to play it more, to be honest. So I need to get myself set up with cameras, decent live stream, different equipment. But as you can imagine, with the only working PC being where my child sleeps, it's not the easiest balance to strike, especially with lack of motivation. What else do I want to live stream? I want to turn this egoTSET into a live stream. Plans sort of fell through. It was going to be a push earlier on in the year, but people were obviously, you know, understandably, there was trouble and there was timing issues, and things didn't quite work out. So hopefully I'll be able to record the pilot for that and be able to look at actually live streaming it rather than just recording it, which would be good. Because I want to expand it. I don't want this to just be about me anymore. I dabbled with that. It was interesting at the time, it was helpful. At the minute it's not. It's not helpful, it's not. So this is why I haven't come back to it. This is why this is a Christmas one-off, shall we say, with none of the jingle bells and Santas and all such and such and so forth. So yeah, it's do I give anything away, or am I promising too much and then failing to deliver and really damaging my mental health? No, we'll stick at it as I'm looking at introducing the tabletop role-playing into the live streaming as well, and the same person sort of kickstarting the egoTSET and trying to build something more out of it. Oh, no, I'll come back to that. As for the YouTube channel, I don't have any major plans as of yet. There's nothing specific that's jumping out at me as being anything different. I'm kind of, with the lack of motivations, a lack of inspiration as well. So, like I said, I've got a couple of put it to TSETs. There's going to be more in the future. I have one lined up, which is going to, no, there's going to be two. There's definitely two lined up that I have in mind that I definitely need to do because, well, I'll explain when I get there, but yeah, no, there's definitely two put it to TSETs I need to do. Like I said, there's a play TSET I want lined up because, again, I'm promoting someone else and that's going to be well worth doing. Crash TSET, I think we stalled that one. I like reviewing the, the driving games, but it's not, it's too long at the minute. If I get to a point where I am simply recording left, right and centre, and I can do this full time. Like if I was to receive a universal basic income and didn't have to work and could just concentrate full time on this, yeah, I would definitely throw myself more into it. But as it stands, it's a long-winded process and requires a lot of motivation I just don't have at the minute. So that's stalled, that's gone for now. And yeah, everything else is sort of, it doesn't particularly matter. So may see a few more games, may see a few more things. Definitely going to see Ego and Put It. And yeah, that's kind of where the YouTube channel stands. And then lastly, I just want to get onto my Twitter family. All my friends and my family that are on there. I'm disappointed in myself that I'm not as prominent there anymore. Again, with the lack of motivation, there's a lack of desire, and it feels overwhelming at times. There are definitely people on there that I need. No, I do. I need to catch up with. I need to be more frequently in contact with, because I suppose I don't need to reassure them that I'm there and I still care, but at the same time, I think I need that. I think I need them. And I think I need to admit to myself that, in fact. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, no, I want to say I'm sorry, but I have nothing to be sorry for. It's one of those things that just happens. So yeah, that's kind of where we stand in a rambly sort of roundabout fashion. I don't really know what else to say other than I hope this gets more views than the Queen's speech. It won't, but one can always attempt to strive for greatness. And I'm going to keep going and until I can think of a good outro. But I didn't really plan this. It's been quite rambly, quite tangenty. Bit of citrus zest. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you all have had as good a year as you possibly could have done. Here's hoping that the next year provides something more, something greater, something better. And I hope to God that I've been able to get out there and give you all a hug when I can. Until then, have yourself a Merry Christmas. I'm wishing you the very best in 2021.